Good morning, I'm at Larford Lakes, as you can probably tell by looking behind me. I'm going to do a bit of filming today, just going to film the match. So it's a golden rod qualifier. There's 40 people on the Spessy Lake, and then there's 20 people on the match lake, which is behind me. They're just about to do the draw. It has been really cold, and I think the fish are going to be in that flat water, to be honest, but hey, I'm no expert. That's why I'm here to watch. Hopefully I'll learn some stuff. Come with Neil McKinnon, my mate. So we'll see who's drawn where and we'll go from there. The all-important draw. So, which obviously this time of year is more crucial than ever. And this is why you want to watch the video, because fair play, there's some beautiful fish caught. And here's a few clips of what I saw today. So the match has just started. I am behind Sam Brown, who has started short. It's on peg 20 on the Spessy Lake. And not seen anyone catch anything as of yet. Imagine it's going to be a very slow start, to be honest. So I'll not be walking on the bird bank. No one's told me not to, but just, courtesy, innit? I wouldn't be very happy if I was trying to catch some fish down the edge or short. So their match is more important than my video. So, Match Lake, a bit like the Spessy Lake really, pretty much people fish the same way. A lot of it was just fishery micro pellets, so 2 mil pellets, just obviously just soaked in water. I dare say some people might have put some sort of additives on it maybe. I'm not sure about that too much. I've never been a massive believer of putting flavoured additives on my pellets, but hey, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure some people have probably got their favourite sort of mixes and magic potions. But the hybrid feeder, a lot of people seem to be fishing hybrid feeders, small little methods. A few people fish cage feeders, but generally speaking, definitely method was best. A few people fish maggot feeders, but I think personally, looking around the lake and what people were doing, definitely the hybrid feeder or method feeder, whatever you prefer, was definitely better. And a lot of people just fishing like wafters, little bandams. Pink and yellow I seem to see more of. There's Phil, just netting a fish. And peg 20. And then my mate, Mr. Neil McKinnon, let me drive his Rolls Royce of a van around the lake. Not in it, Derek. Peg 19. So Phil on peg 20 was my bet. He was catching well. He's fishing like a open end feeder with like a wafter. Just catching onto his next pallet.
going on.
Guy on peg 20.
Aye?
Guy on peg 20. And considering the water must be absolutely freezing, the fish were freezing. Can't believe how hard some of them were fighting. And then Match Lake, peg 17, peg 20 fill, and then peg 1 I would have thought. Maybe 20 is catching now, I'm not sure, because I've just spent the last sort of like hour and 40 minutes on the Spessy Lake, so I couldn't honestly tell you what's actually happened on the Match Lake. That did fade a little bit, so basically first 15 minutes were really tough, and then after about sort of that 15 minutes to the first hour, so the next 45 minutes, a few people caught, and then it went really iffy. Then pegs like 20 and 1 was catching, they're catching down their edge, basically chucking long, and 17 was doing well, to be fair. 17 stood out quite well, just catching out in open water, so time will tell. But Trevor, after a slow start, said just took him just over an hour to catch his first fish. He was definitely the man to beat. Fair play, he's done really well. And the thing is, like, the size of the fish in this lake, they have limits, so it obviously don't take long to do away. Beautiful fish. And to be fair, a couple of hours from the end, Dave started to catch well. Did do well really to come second overall. Did put it back. Yeah, good sized fish. So we're just coming into the last 40 minutes. I would probably say Trevor's maybe winning the Spessy Lake on peg 40. Dave Burnley, is it, on peg 2, and Fabian on peg 3. They're also catching. It's hard to say because the fish are so big, and I ain't just stayed with one person, so I can't honestly call it. I'd probably say Trevor on 40 is probably winning Spessy Lake, so he's winning that zone, I think. And then here is between maybe Sam Brown and Perry, so Sam's on 20 and Perry's on 21, but anything could change. Obviously these fish are really big in Larford, so there wouldn't take very many fish to obviously turn that around, and I may miss that because, like I say, I'm not just sitting with one person. I've tried to keep far back as well because obviously it's not fair on anglers, because they're hopefully going to try and catch short. It is very cold up this end. Turn you around that. So behind Perry now, who's emitted about £25. It's much colder at this end of the lake.
Wait a second, big boy. Black like me.
That's proper. So some nice fish caught, as you can see. And then here's all the weight, so it might be worth you pausing it so you can see the breakdown. Congratulations to the 3 qualifiers. I wish you all the best for the final on the 25th and 26th of March.